between the Miami Dolphins and the Detroit Lions. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25.
Double.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And some room to run now. There he goes left side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Raheem Mostert hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10. Now it's gone. That one complete. He finds Sharp. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it 2nd down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a 1st down. The Lions sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around. I expect them to play really well here.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Goff now looking to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. It's safe to say the passing game has found a rhythm. He's now 4 of 4, but might need to be 5 of 5 to keep this drive going here as they face a 3rd down.
And maybe perhaps you show a running play, right? Maybe a little play action here to go ahead and load and throw the ball downfield. I wouldn't get away from him flinging it because 4 for 4 already. I think he's got a good chance of picking this one up here on 3rd down.
Here we go on 4th. Goff. They're able to find Gesicki as tight end. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8th. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They go back to the ground, this time Swift. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. No return here for Wilson. It's a touchback. It'll come out to the 25. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And award that sack to Boogie Basham. He was really focused downfield. There was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with their pass rush because there was nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the ground.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
There's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 36, Tua. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down. These two teams all tied after one. Now Tua just going to back this forward on the end around. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. From the 22, Tua. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Romeo Doubs, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why?
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so. Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Looking to throw again on second down. Goff. Goff linking up with Sharp for a Lions first down. Now Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
Again, Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
The best receivers we know always tease their quarterbacks that, hey, no matter what you do, you cannot overthrow me. Well, guess what? That's exactly what happened on that play. Normally, they time it up pretty well, but on that one, he just overshot him.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just one first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
A very good return that time. 18 yards, and it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. From the gun, it's Tua. The pressure gets there, and Tua's going to be taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense. They kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Tua. Got Dobbs over the middle. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 37. A run with Mostert up the middle. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. You don't see that a ton, do you? The cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Touchdown, Dolphins. Romeo Dobbs. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Dolphins have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 21-7. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. From the end zone, here comes Williams. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. On first down, it's gone. And that's out to the flat for Swift. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Goff. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Keon Crossan. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Tua completes it to the tight end, Smythe. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes.
And the Lions are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Open receiver here, complete. It's Parker. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A shotgun snap for Goff.
Throw over the middle, he finds Williams. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Goff. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there at 22.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
We're good.
From the red zone now, Goff. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late. They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
Throwing again is Goff. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
Throwing on 3rd, Goff. Rolling to his left. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. Touchdown.
Jamison Williams.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Lions are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Extra point right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From his end zone, Wilson. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
He's got a man complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
But you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. Sanders' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Dolphins taking a lead to the locker room. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And this is brought all the way back. A fumble recovery and taken to the house for a Miami touchdown. Sanders on for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Lions 14.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That's a nice play there.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. To throw is gone. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Well, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Xavier Howard.
And the Dolphins are going to get it back here just past the 35. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
And just like he did, almost winning the Heisman in Michigan, rookie Aiden Hutchinson blows up the play.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Looking to pass. Tua. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Shooting in there and dropping it for the sack.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Boy, a tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this first down. On third down, here comes Mostert.
And he's got room. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's fourth down. For a running back, that's kind of depressing, right? You get all that yardage, but still no first down.
Well, it was a mile, maybe a mile and a half. to the first down mark.
Yeah.
So he did all he could to get there. A little disappointing at the end, but boy, they gave it a great effort, didn't they? Got to give him a little respect for that, don't you?
And he really helped his yards per carry average, that's for sure.
Yeah, quietly, he'll take that.
Now on fourth down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Goff. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Back to throw. Goff. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Well, partner, given where that drive started, that's an excellent job defensively to force them into 4th down.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still a very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept away and boom, over the crossbar.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Tua going to tap this forward on a jet sweep. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, a nice, consistent gain.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Tua. Slant route, he's got Dobbs. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off. First half go, because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
On 2nd and 9, Tua. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 29-yard line. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. From the gun, a run with Mostert. Taken down on the play by Aiden Hutchinson.
4 yards on the pickup.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. The Dolphins on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Tua going to throw. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Now Tua just going to back this forward on the end around. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He sacked and multiple players broke through the line to get him. Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle. A 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. On 1st and 10, Goff. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Took just 1 play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Buying time to his left. And this one is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Goff. That was complete. He finds Sharp. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd
again. Goff.
To the sideline, and oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the first down.
It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Goff throwing complete for Swift. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Value free.
On second down, Swift.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
43 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
Here's Goff. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player in the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This is really impressive because when the offenses are running RPOs, things move very quickly. Fake, ball's out of his hands, and they're trying to hit him in the gaps downfield. And instead, the defender reacts so well that he makes a play on it, and the ball falls incomplete.
Swift.
And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
And now down 3 scores. I don't think there's any decision at all. You've got to go for it because you don't know how many more times you're going to get an opportunity. Field goals, they're not going to cut it in this situation.
Desperation time for Goff on 4th. And oh, it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by Channing Tindall. And the Dolphins are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here and maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. After the turnover, it's Tua. He's got the hook up with Dobbs.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Get ready.
From just shy of midfield,
Tua.
he's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami.
He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense. He made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today.
Picked off by Channing Tindall. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football.
Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out, and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
Not the first and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it.
Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Will Harris. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And the slot man goes in motion left. On 2nd and 10, Goff. And throw right side complete to Parker. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half. And remember the old adage.
So they're catching a casual body.
Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish. Just love the execution, love the tenacity.
Jared's talking about what for Tua. Man, we're supposed to go at the beginning of the season. I done put too much into this nigga now.
They moved to 7-1 on the year with the victory.
And they'll get another road test next week as they head to the Windy City to take
at this point, I'm looking forward to the end of the season for him. His stats been pretty consistent, so. I would love to have Ritter, but it's already 8 weeks in. I would have need him from at least week 2-3 to chase the rookie stats. Yeah, I'm 7-1. Ain't no point in making no QB changes now.
We running streets, yeah, you know we control it. She love the kids, she be busting it over.
What you need for you had somebody to block on one it. Wait, would you that rookie receiver and Bryce Hall, what you need? So the rookie receiver and Bryce Hall, what you need? I got superstar on me. He ain't cheap though. Yeah. Oh shit, did I tell Frost good game? I'm not be that person. Get up on my business, bro. Get up on my business. Get up on my business. Get up on my business. So, yeah. Nah, DJ Reed, the bad part is, I don't remember what league. One of the leagues I in, I had the Jets, and I got Bryce Hall. I got Bryce Hall, DJ Reed. I think I ended up trading Sauce Gardner, which was wild. But look, what I got for him was crazy. Like, I want to say, what corner did I get back? I got another nice young cornerback, a pick, like 2 firsts or something else. Like, the nigga he just wanted Sauce. I don't know. But when I did it, I ended up moving all the safety, and I got him and ended up getting him and DJ Reed the superstar trade. Like, Reed is nice. It's literally just his height, but he makes up for it because he has jumping. It just, you know how it is. Like, when you know something wrong with a person, it's gonna be that crucial moment where you feel like that was what caused the shit. So it's gonna be some 4th down catches, like it's because he was 5'9". Like, that's what shit on is like. You gotta remember. You'll be mad, and then you'll remember like that is the 5'9" nigga. Like, yeah, that was a big one there. Though. They needed that. Like, he didn't give me the GG back. He just gave me a thumbs up. Oh, he's so salty. Oh, he said in the chat. Well, yeah, I had texted him GG. I didn't know he put something in the chat though. Oh, okay. I was in the chat talking about not having Hill for no fucking games. That's some bullshit. Man, I got so many players that should have emails. I ain't had. Only email I had all season was Bradley Chubb. And when he got his, I don't even know how he got it. Is that? Yeah, like nobody else. It's certain. So it's funny though. And that's what I'm about to say. I feel like certain people have it in their like bill where it's like if you have that game, it'll trigger it. Damn, Storm that bad, bro. I don't know if it's looking good. He been... Oh, so his only losses. No, not Frost. I mean Frost. I mean Storm. Storm. That's what everybody said they don't match with his style. It's funny though, because a lot of people take the wrong team because they see what somebody else did with the team. And they'd be like, bro, that's not even a game. Like, why would you think that would work for you? Like, Just got to get easier. Yeah, I got two niggas with great release, and both of them could fucking play a game. Right. Then it's some bullshit. Hey, that's true. But there's some bullshit. That's why I'm getting mad at and get triggered. Like, hold on, let me go look. Like, this nigga bolted stats. I've been using him fucking ridiculously, like I shouldn't, but because Tua arm is so trash, that's like my go-to. But hold up. Let me look at his game log. Where that shit at? They didn't do this game. They didn't update this game yet, I guess. Where the fuck is? Yeah, but they on some bullshit right now. But it's cool. I want to say versus the Steelers, he had like 200 receiving yards. Where this shit at? Game log. So, first game he had. What the fuck is yards at? He had 113, 133. The game that he had 51, he had 70 receiving. Oh, they disrespected my nigga. Oh, last game he had. Where's the one I'm looking for? 218 receiving yards versus Pittsburgh. They disrespecting my niggas. I can't trigger an email for shit. Hey, why won't you post that shit talking about fraud? How he get frauded? No, did you know what he said? He said the one pick he got was like a bad pick, or he didn't pick the shit or something. Yeah, but it don't even that he posted. It's like he give us the information late. Like it'd be later shit. It'd be like get it, and then all of a sudden he'll come in the chat like, oh nah, don't do that play. It's like nigga, be as loud as saying don't do the play as you was when you said do the shit. Oh, bro, see, that's what I missed. Why you ain't telling me this was in there? Must be nice to have two traded quarterbacks and these. Man, yeah, nigga Frost. Like, nigga, here we go. Like, we got two of them. Khalil Mack and Chubb. I don't think Chubb was traded versus you. But I didn't see that though, like, huh? Man, this team didn't have two. Did you see what I gave up to get my traded like QB the corner? Like, Jalen Phillips, Byron Jones, a first and a future first. He's a lie if I ever heard one, bro. Just for AJ Terrell, I'm not starting with you, bro. Nah, I'm not starting with you, bro. And then I gave up Holland and Clowney to get Khalil Mack. Don't ask me about that deal. I didn't give up nothing for that deal. These people was on the block for everybody though. Ain't like they just was on the block for me. See game two? Okay, let's see game two. Oh, my defense is cheeky cheek. You ain't see me post my shit earlier? No, I don't have Bosa now. I had Chubb. He wasn't traded when I played you though. Chubb got his trade after your game. Oh no, he got his trade during your game. Your game was the trick game. The bad part is, I think he got a little tackles for loss versus. I think he got tackles for loss. Oh, but he got a tackle for loss at some point. Your running back still ran. He just tackled in the backfield on some play at some point. You did some weird play at one point, and I was happy as shit. I don't know if it was a read option or it was a read option early. I think he got a tackle, and then near the end of the game, you did a jet sweep, and I was in contain, and he made a tackle. So he should. I think he had 2 tackles for loss, if I ain't mistaken. Though. But I know one was on a jet sweep, and I got lucky. I was happy as shit. But still, I ain't trying to hear none of that, man. Only reason it's funny that he cried like that because he just played Nemo. Nemo got the same shit. He said nothing. It wasn't an issue when you played Nemo. Damn near with overtime with him. Now you play me and I got it. That was the thing. Yeah, shit. Matter of fact, let me go do the saying that at Frost Talk. Let me go clip some shit up. Let me go clip up my beat. Not respecting none of it. Is my stream still up? Did I not turn my cams on? Bro, I look at my stream. I checked my stream just there. Like, mind you, I'm in the basement. And I'm like, oh shit, my stream's still up. I turned it on. The first thing I see, are you sure you want to quit